Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to be closing out this budget, and we are going to unstuff the bills that I need to take to the bank, and we are also going to do a brand new budget. But before I get started with that, I'd like to say welcome back and welcome to our new subscribers. I do have two. I can only see you if your account is public, but we have Molly Budgets and Cashing with Sierra. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Okay, so my my daughter is next to me and her phone just went loud like okay. So first we're going to close this out. Guys, you probably want to know, did I finish the bonus? I am actually in the bonus still right now, but it got slow. So I said, let me go ahead and do all of this stuff because it's supposed to have like a wintry mix, like of rain and snow tonight around 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I do need to get that money into the bank so that I could Zelle the one person, and then, you know, those bills are going to be coming out tomorrow. And I also did a Sam's Club run. So I will let you guys know. So that way we'll be able to close this out. So actually first, let's just go ahead and do our receipts so we can get that part out of the way. Okay. Today is the 23rd. And while I was out, I did get hungry and I got some Taco Bell. So hopefully this week, since I'm all caught up and will have more time, I'll be able to actually start going to the store and packing my lunch so that I won't keep spending so much money. But I did get a combo for, this is going to go under groceries, $11.65. And that would be $95.18 we had left minus $11.65. That's $83.53. Here's my marker. Okay, and then I have to go pick up the groceries. So that money is coming out of today's money. So not the groceries, the household. So that is Sam's Club. And I did not know, I just found this out since what happened is the other day I was trying to go on Sam's Club and put a list together so I can like see how much I would have to pay between the groceries that I got the other day and then the household. And then I just said, well, let me see what pickup would look like. And because I'm a Plus member, you get pickup for free. I didn't even know that. But even if I didn't, it's only $4. And so that wouldn't even be bad. But anyway, this will be under household. And that was $108.84. So this is where we went over at because our household was at $79.82. And we spent $108.84. So that's negative $29.02. But we're still not necessarily over because I'm not going grocery shopping today. And so we still had $83 left in there, and we also still have $43 left in this. So we are actually going to roll this money over. The grocery money, well, whatever we have left, we're going to roll over because it's some more stuff that I'm going to need from Sam's Club in this upcoming week. So I just wanted to do that. But now I need to, let's see, I need to keep this page out so that we can see so I can flip back and forth. Okay. So now, before we do that, let's go to this and see what everything we did. We had the Jeep for $839. Let's go ahead. Let me put this money out of the way. That was the money from yesterday's video that you saw me cash stuff our savings. Let's see. The Jeep. This should be, let me set this over here. Okay, this should be $840. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 840. So it's all 20s, yeah. Okay, so we can check that off. The $100 that I paid that on for a credit card on the 21st, that is in the bank, but it will be coming out on tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow for me, but it's today for you guys, Monday. These things actually already came out, and then the Netflix is in there for in the bank for $25. That's going to be coming out on Monday also. All of these loans we paid off, but we had one person, which was person number 5, that we actually still have in here. So we need to take that out. And that was for $400. So this should be $400. I'm sorry I'm so close, but I don't want to keep zooming in and out. So sorry the money is so close. But we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. Okay, so I think that's everything that we had for there. Now I need to see what do we spend for groceries. So we had a budget of $250 for groceries, and we were left with $83.53. So we only spent $166.47. Household, we had a budget of $100, and we went over by $29.02, so we know that's $129.02. Miscellaneous, we had a budget of $50, and we was left with $43.67. Ooh. Okay. I usually let you guys see the calculator, but I'm so zoomed in. So we only spent $6.33 in miscellaneous. So now I had a budget. You guys couldn't see that the whole time. Oh, I'm so sorry. So I had a budget of $400, and this is what I just wrote down, part that y'all probably couldn't see. So this is $166.47 plus $129.02 plus $6.33. We only spent $301.82. So minus 400. So we are left over $98.18, which we are going to roll that over onto the next budget. So before we get to the next budget, let me go ahead and before I give that account and zoom out, let's see how much we actually spent. And see, all of this was right on, so we know that's $9.98, and all of this was right on, so that's $14.25. So at first we were supposed to our budget was $2,823, and this is what all of this added up to. If you guys are new here, I actually have been doing my budget backwards because I have an irregular income, and we make money daily with Lyft and Uber. I write down what I need, like what my bills are and what I need to pay that week, and then I try to go out and make it. Me and Mr. Bailey, that's my husband. Okay, so we had, trying to get this in frame. So we had $9.98 plus $301.82 plus $14.25. That equals $2,724.82. So normally this would be a bad thing if the actual was under it, but because the actual came from my grocery and household, that we actually went under budget instead of over budget, this is actually a good thing. So we saved, let's see, 2823 Duh, I would have known that because it's right there. We saved $98.18, which we already knew that because we just did that math. So that is good. I'm definitely going to roll that over. I just want to get this page started. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, so before we get into the brand new budget, let's go ahead and give this money a count because I need to go and let's zoom out a bit. I need to go put this money in the bank, go pick up my Sam's Club order, and come back and do this budget. I'm not going to take you guys with me. The next thing you see after I count this money is going to be this actual budget, thanks to the magical tool of editing. So, but I'm going to give this money a count first so we can see how much we're taking to the bank. So we have 300 there. Split this up a little bit. Let's see, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. Wow, I picked up 400 exactly. So plus 400. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 40. So $1,240 is what we're taking to the bank. Let me just put that up here. Let's see. So when I come back, when I do my title, I don't know what to the bank, because this is going to go away because it's like solar. Okay, so $1,240 we're taking to the bank. I have to Zelle some people, and that stuff is going to be coming out tomorrow. I need to go pick up my order. So I will see you guys on the next clip, which will be the brand new budget. All right, guys, so I'm back. It is actually the next day that I'm doing this budget. Like, I got on different stuff and everything, but I have my iPad next to me, and we are going to go ahead and get this budget done. So this is going to be pretty quick because, let me zoom in, because I don't really have that many bills. I mean, they add up to a lot, but we're going to just see what we have to do here. So I have, like I said in the last clip, I have been doing my budget backwards, seeing what I need to make first instead of putting an imaginary income up here. So the first thing is the DTE is due on the, normally it says the 27th, but this time it's due on the 28th. So the DTE is our electric and gas. So it is due on the 28th this month. And I think that's probably because of February having only 28 days, I could imagine. And unfortunately, it is $408. I can't remember if it's some change on there, so I'm going to put 409. And then next is, I know y'all just saw me take the money out for the Jeep, but it is now, because we have two cars, I'm going to have to distinguish which one. So this is due again on the 28th. And it is $803.74, but after it's like a $3 and something fee, it's like $807 and some change. So we're just going to put $808. And then on the 29th, we have YouTube TV. And that is, why do I still have $72.99? I think it's $82.99 now. That's due on the 29th. And that's $83 now. So $82.99. And, oh, I forgot to say that this budget is from 3/24, which is today. What am I writing? 3/24 to 3/30. Okay, so let's see, because we're only gonna have like basically one day, because this month goes to the 31st, we need to pay. I'm still paying on a trip. I think I only have like $800 more left or something. I said that I was going to start paying like $400 every time, but I'm just going to keep it at the $200 right now. So I'm just going to put the 30th. I'll need to have this by the 30th. $200. So that way I'm not trying to scramble when the first come around, trying to do it, because the next budget would be from March 31st into April, whatever. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I also want to put, well, I'm going to do this like this. What I want to do is I want to start putting something towards the next week's bills, and that would mean the rent. So I think I want to get at least half of it because it's due on the 5th. So I want to do at least half of it. But before I do that, I'm just going to, okay, I'm done with this iPad now, I think. Let's see how much we have here. 409 plus 808. Oh, y'all can't see that. Plus 83 plus 200. That's $1,500. And so we're not gonna do the leftover because we're doing our budget different. As far as, can y'all see that? Okay. As far as groceries, I didn't have to get that many groceries last week, but I'm gonna have to get groceries this week for sure. I would like to go back to Sam's Club and get the big thing of burger, the big thing of chicken, chicken breast, you know, the legs, like all of that stuff, plus just other things we need, like milk and, you know, like all that type of stuff. So I'm going to go with a budget of $200 for the groceries. We went under last week by like, I think it was $83, but that was because of I was working so much for one, and then we was like eating at other people's house and kind of collabing together with people, so I didn't have to buy that much groceries. But the $83 is in here, so that's how I'm able to make it that much. Household, we just got all of that household stuff from Sam's, so I can't imagine how much. I think the only thing that I didn't get was the laundry soap, but I need laundry soap. Let's see, that was, how much is that thing? Like, I think it's $20. And then I need those, we need filters for our furnace. And I think it's like $35 at Sam Club for a pack of 4, I think. It's 55. Okay, I'm gonna put $75 for household, because I know it's some stuff that I'm forgetting. And then miscellaneous is going to be $25. Okay, so that should be $300. 200 plus 75 plus 25. Yeah. Okay, $300. Okay, so we know that's $1,800 right there that we would have to make for the week. And really, today is the 24th for me now on the second half of the video. So really, I just went out today and I did three rides and I made $64 right fast. So that was pretty good for that. But I thought that I can go get the oil change, but I went up there and asked them, did I need a what do you call it? Guys, my grandson is home because they had the week out for school for spring break. So that was him. You heard coughing. He's upstairs in the loft watching TV. But we have to have an appointment for it. So I have an appointment tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So I was planning on taking tomorrow off, but now I think that I might just get up early like I did today, go work, go get the oil changed, and then go back and work again. Mr. Bailey did not work last night. Also, he was pretty much pooped. Oh, guys, and I did get the bonus. I did get the second half of the bonus. They was trying to play with me at the end. I was like at 17 and I only needed 3 more to go. and they trying to start acting like it was slow or taking me way out the way. And I got a little frustrated, but I almost wanted to quit, but I was just too close. I couldn't do it. But, and then now I did accept the bonus for Monday through Thursday, but it's something so small that it's not even worth mentioning. So if I get it, I get it. If I don't, oh well. But okay, so $1,800. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to treat the house, the rent, as a sinking fund. So I wanted to put at least like half of it would be $450. So I wanted to do $450 on that, and I think that was it. I'm gonna have some credit cards due and stuff like that, but I'm not even gonna worry about that. So what is 1,800? So we got, let's just make sure. Say 1,500 plus 300 plus 450 is $2,250 that we would need. I really feel like I'm missing something, but oh, you know what I'm missing? Disney. Disney just comes out whenever it wants to. And Disney it went up. Let's see, what do I have? 15. Okay, so it's $16 now. It's normally due on the 29th. It hasn't come out yet. So let's just say the 25th. Because it has a mind of its own. It just does what it wants to do. So now this is really 15, 16. Okay, so plus 16, 2266. So we are going to say 2266 is what we need to make. That's how we're doing the budget, guys. We're kind of doing it backwards. So I was going to put do the meal plan in here, but I'm not going to do it because I don't have a clue. Because we don't have any groceries right now, really. I have to actually go get this stuff. I'm just going to wing it this week on the budget. I mean, on the groceries. So once I go to Sam's Club and get like the meat and, all of the things that I need, we may come back and revisit this, as far as the budget goes. But guys, something happened to my camera right fast. So I don't know if you see me like pause or it's a different angle or whatever. It's like, it just froze for a minute. I don't know. But if you made it to this point, thank you so much. And thank you so much for being here with us as we've been going through this, whatever we was going through as far as getting behind and then having to get a new car and getting caught up and everything. I really appreciate you all. I said this in the last video that I appreciate the accountability that you guys are helping me with, because if you guys wasn't watching, I don't know what I would be doing at this point. I would probably, I don't know. I would probably just be trying to, I don't have to go to work, or I don't have to get that bonus, or I'll pay it next week, or I'll pay it tomorrow, like one of those type of things. But you guys are keeping me accountable. So I really appreciate you all watching the videos and watching the ads, because when you do comment, even if it's just an emoji or a thumbs up, that engagement is helping push the videos out to other people to get into this community also. And that's also helping us with our debt-free journey, because all of our checks from YouTube, we are putting towards our debt in the year 2025. So I really appreciate you all for staying and commenting and all of the things that you do. So I'm not sure what tomorrow's video is going to be. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I know that yesterday I put a 20, do you guys remember that $20 bill that I said, why is this $20 bill this color? It was almost the same color as like the $10 bill. The ATM would not take that bill. So I think I'm going to do something with that in our savings. And I also, I don't know, I may take you guys with me, for my day. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but it's going to be something. I'm pretty sure Mr. Bailey is going to go to work tonight, so we will have some money to cash stuff. So I don't know. It'll be something, but we definitely going to start working towards this because the 28th is literally in 4 days. So I will see you guys tomorrow with whatever we do, but it's going to be making sure that we are taking care of these bills and that we're going to try to, from this point, try to get 1 week ahead on top of paying off our debt. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.